Warning, this game contains slightly gross attempts at portraying sexy times using Atari graphics. It looks stupid, but it's still mature and, I don't know, maybe don't show this to your kids. Viewer discretion and crap.
Hey, remember Mystique? They're the company that made adult games for Atari. Bachelor Party, Beat 'em and Eat 'em, Custer's Revenge. They went out of business in less than a year. Which leads us to PlayAround. PlayAround bought the rights to all of Mystique's games and resold them along with 3 of their own adult games. And they promptly also went out of business. What have we learned? One of such games, Cathouse Blues. Okay, now this game is super steamy, so if you need a nice cold shower before we begin, I suggest BOOM!
So you're this dude out in the middle of the street, and you watch these 7 hookers run into 7 different houses. Your goal is to bang every one of them without getting arrested. So you'll have to memorize the pattern, go to the bank, take out some money, then make sure you enter the correct cat houses, and proceed to... Do these girls literally cost you an arm and a leg? Or did the animator just somehow forget to draw that? Wait, she doesn't have arms either? What madness abounds in this parallel dimension where people lose their limbs the moment jigginess is imminent? I'll just call it Dimension Bob. If you try to enter the wrong house, or try to enter a cat house without enough money, the cops come for you and take you straight to prison, where you lose a life. Or rather, you lose... Ow! Okay, to summarize Dimension Bob so far, if you knock on the wrong door, someone calls the cops. If you attempt to solicit a working girl and you don't have enough money, she calls the cops.
Seriously, a hooker calls the cops on you for not having enough money, and they actually show up and arrest you. And the punishment is castration.
But luckily, in Dimension Bob, where extremities are readily detachable, you have 2 extra. Holy crap, guys, this game is supposed to be arousing? This is the box art, guys. This is what they tried to use to entice you with, to play... Holding the fire button lets you run so you can evade the cops until they give up. Or the mugger. Yeah, there's also a mugger who will break out of prison and come after you if you take a lot of money out of the bank. Look at this. This guy breaks out of prison on the prospect of stealing a maximum of $220, still wearing the classic black and white striped prison ensemble. Like all muggers. And, like all muggers, can be easily foiled if you simply stand on the other side of a building until he just gives up and walks straight back to jail, where he belongs. I need to buy the book rights to this game. I could make a science fiction novel out of this crazy world. While running is a great way to avoid the cops, or the mugger, if you just hold down the fire button and run all the time, the cops will come after you. Apparently running is illegal in this world. And like all offenses, the punishment is... Apparently this is a porno game made by Franz Kafka. I just got arrested for getting mugged!